Yo, people, what's going on? Back again. Red Talk settings. What you saying, bro?
Good man, I'm not even gonna lie. Do you know what? I woke up like 10 minutes ago. You know them ones, 5 hours
Nah.
sleep. Can you hear me on the mic? Is the mic alright?
Yeah, bro. Man can hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Man can hear you.
Yeah,
Man
woke
can
up
hear
like
you.
10 minutes ago. You know when you wake up, you just got that morning voice. That's me
Nah, I
right
hear
now.
you. I hear you. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. Nah,
I'm
it
blessed, bro.
happens, bro.
It's Friday, man. Tomorrow. Feeling good, obviously. We're heading into the weekend. Last week in the Premier International break. What you say though? Life blessed.
I'm good, fam. Man's been watching that Beckham thing, bro, on
Oh,
Netflix,
what's it
blood.
saying? What's it saying?
Bro, it's lit, fam. I've watched 3 episodes in it. There's one more left until the new ones come out in it. But,
So
bro,
what is it? Are they like 45 minutes?
hour, bro.
So 4 hours at the moment of content.
Yes, sir, bruv. I done 3 hours, blood, on the treadmill in my living room, blood. I was just
Oh,
walking, blood.
sick.
Man, just on the treadmill watching the
It's
TV,
worth a
bro.
watch. Yeah. It's not like a waste of time and that.
Hey, bro, it's lit, fam. It's one of the best things man's watched. Still, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, bro. Okay, I might have to tuck in still.
It's sick. It's very, very
Mm.
sick, bruv.
I see a
You
little
know, like,
clip of the bit where like he talks about where obviously Fergie kicked the boot at his head in it.
bruv. Listen, bruv. Listen, you man. I can't lie. You. This channel shouldn't be free, blood, because man's got too many gems for you, lot, blood. It's not even. It's a mad, bro. To see the
Mm.
parallels with David Beckham, yeah. And Prince Harry is mad, bruv. I swear down, blood. When you look at their lives, cuz I swear down, Beckham, fam. That's my
Yeah.
guy, you know, but fam, I don't know, blood. Oh man, he's a soft youth though, man. Do you know what I mean? But he's
Mm.
my guy though. He's my guy, but he's a soft youth, blood.
Is
Like
it?
he's,
Oh, why? Why?
bruv.
Which bit? Which bit? Which
No,
bit
but bro,
made you
like
think?
if you just know his story and that, bro, it's like you know that he never wore the trousers in his relationship, bro, and it's the same as Prince Harry, blood. And Prince
Okay.
Harry lost his family, and Beckham lost his family, leaving Man United because of the
Oh,
gal, blood. You
swear.
know them ones. It's the same thing, bro. When you watch it, yeah, when you actually watch it, it's exactly the same thing, bro. This is what happens when the woman wears the trousers. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what happened with Prince Harry, bro. It's exactly the same thing, and it's upsetting, bro. Because even though Sir Alex Ferguson done some pagan stuff, yeah, ultimately he loved him like a son, bro. And he saw the road he was going down, and he was like, you know what, fam, man, I have to leave you here, blood. You know, like that.
Yeah.
And it was one
Yeah.
of them, and it was one of them ones, bro. And it's the same
Sometimes,
as Prince
sometimes,
Harry, bro.
basically, sometimes people can't be saved. That's it, innit?
Bro, you can't save him, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? And the thing is, with Bex, yeah, it's like if Bex was more masculine, yeah, and he was more of a proper man, him and the gaffer could have sorted things out, you know them ones. But when he done the little idiot thing, like when he got the boot in his face and he pulled his hair back and done all that, you know that was his wife that told man to do that. You know them ones said,
Yeah,
"Oh, like
Rob,
show them what he
yeah,
done to you,
because as
babe." Like,
man, as
you
man, we're
know.
naturally not going to do that
Yeah,
because
bruv,
otherwise people
no
like we're
bad man ain't
moving.
doing that, bro.
Mm,
Like, listen, if man bust my
yeah,
eye, yeah, I'm rolling up with a baseball cap like this over the
yeah,
eye.
yeah. Facts. I'm not walking
That's
into
it,
the shop going like this, and then Rachel next
bro.
door can go, "What happened to your eye?" Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know that
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
saying, oh, look what man done to me and that, like a victim and that, bro. That's a
Yeah,
gal
that's
thing,
true.
you
It's
know.
true. None of us will do that.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And it's like, you know what it is, yeah? It's like, man saying Beckham was his own person and I can't hate it, but I don't think he was his own man, bro. I think Bex has grown into his own man, yeah, as he's gotten older, as he's kind of like, as he's become the big dog in the relationship. You know them ones. Because
Mm.
remember, when he
Yeah,
met her,
I'm
she
gonna have
was
to watch
this.
it and paint my narrative. I need to watch it and see what I
Because
think.
if you think about it, remember, when she met him, she was more famous than him. You know, like that.
I
And
still
when
sitting, isn't it?
yeah, exactly. So when you enter a woman's frame, like it's just for instance, if you move into a gal's yard as opposed to her moving into your yard, even if you're paying all the bills and it's her house, it's still her house. You know, like that.
So let me ask you a question. Yeah,
She's
I
still
don't know
telling
if
you to
you
make the bed. She's still telling you to do whatever. You
do
know,
you watch
like that.
NFL.
Of course.
Do you think so? What you saying? Do you? If I asked you right now, do you think this new thing? Yeah, do you think Taylor Swift is gonna wear the pants over Travis Kelce?
Nah, because Travis is a bad youth. That's why.
Yeah, I was gonna say my guy. Hey, my guy's gonna say he's not having it. He's not having it. And you know,
Travis is
and
a
I know he's been with
bad
light,
youth,
and I know he's
blood.
been with light skinned girls and that
Yeah.
before.
Bro, been with black things, bro. His last thing was
yeah,
black, bro.
yeah.
Bro,
See,
Travis is a bad youth, blood. She can't
mm,
tame this guy, bro. Like, do you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
right.
Like, bro, it's one of them ones. If she's with Travis, she knows, yeah?
Yeah,
Travis is a bad youth, so she has to behave.
She's
by
got to be
default.
doing a bit of converting.
But 100% she has to pattern up, bro. Because Travis out here, bro. Like Travis is enjoying this whirlwind, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if he breaks up with her and he has a next thing, bro. He just wants to see if he can hit, bro. He gives me that kind of energy. You know, the ones like he's not even
Yeah.
really taking her serious like that. He's like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
Man can
yeah,
draw
yeah. I
that,
know what
yeah?
you mean.
Same. It was almost like a dare, blood. Man said he went to a concert with a number on a napkin. Like, he's not a serious guy, bro.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm
swear.
saying? Yeah, bro. Man went to try
Yeah.
draw it, bro, and in the end, man had to speak to his coach because his coach spoke to her mum and that, and then what? But he's been trying to beat, bro. Like that's just what Travis is on, you know, like that.
Travis, you know.
So Taylor's not having Travis whipped, bro. You didn't even hold. You don't even, bro. You don't even hold her hand when he's walking with her, bro. He's a
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
man.
yeah. He's just doing his thing.
So
Yeah,
bad
yeah.
man, bro.
Mr.
Man
Travis,
even hold,
you know.
bro. Imagine you're
And
meeting
you know, I'm not
Taylor,
even gonna lie,
bro.
yeah.
Imagine
You know
you're
what?
pamming Taylor Swift. You're not even holding her hand in public, bro. Bruv, man's
It's
just
true,
walking next to her like, bruv, what?
but bro, what do you think about it, Rants? Real talk. I don't know if it's the same for me, but in ends, yeah, anyone that was called Travis, they weren't really soft. They were about
Yeah,
it.
no, I'm bad, bruv.
The name
Travis a
Travis,
bad
like,
boy.
yeah. The name Travis, you're either naughty at school or you're on your thing or you're on job, like you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying. There's
Travis is a
yeah.
G, bro. He knows exactly what he's doing, bro. He don't business. He's not in love, bro. This is business for Travis. You know, like that. That's what it is. So now he's a G for that. But the Bex thing is wavy, guys.
Yeah,
Like,
I
man's
need to
only watched
watch
the
it, man.
first 3 episodes.
100%.
Obviously, from what man said, you're not gonna know anything in it. Everyone knows. Everyone knows he got the boot kicked in his face. This is not news, blood. It was all over the papers. You know, like that. But when you see, when you see the way Sir Alex Ferguson used to run the ship and all them things, even though it wouldn't run today, I reckon he would have adapted his style today. Like, bruv, he's the guy, bro. Like, and
Yeah, he
watching
was the
this,
guy.
watching that, yeah, bro. Even though there's certain things he does that I question, but that's because of my personality. You know, like that. Like, I'm always gonna be the vocal guy. I'm never gonna be the guy to get batted up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
closer to Roy Keane, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? In terms of like,
Facts.
I
I
won't
can't
be.
stand and just have that.
I'm
I even
not
do it at
standing
work
there.
now.
I'm not having it, bro. Like, there's one thing, yeah, you lot will see it when Keane grips up a brother for Bex, like, and it's way, like, bruv, the way Keane was moving. Oh my days, Keane was an assassin, bro. I swear down, bro. Watching that, yeah, fam, it just reminded me why I love this football club, and it also showed me that Ten Hag ain't the guy, bruv. Swear down. If you see how.
But a lot of managers now wouldn't be like how Fergie was like.
Yeah,
he's in his
but
own
bro.
bracket. He's in his own lane. Them players now, I'm not even talking about Man United players. A lot of teams now would not be able to ramp with the way Fergie could move on levels. And the thing is, Fergie wasn't even on no, like, he wouldn't, I'm not saying he would draw a man out, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know, if I got respect for you, you respect me, we keep it moving. It doesn't matter. It's not a friendship thing, but you know, you're gonna do our thing for the team. But right now, this modern era, bro, they wouldn't
Nah, but
last.
the thing is, if you
They
look at
wouldn't last.
Sir Alex Ferguson, yeah, bro, like, you know why I know that he would have been calm now is because even though, like, even Gary Neville was like, yo, he's on the socialist vibe where everyone's the same at training, but he treats everyone fairly, but he doesn't treat everyone the same. You know them one. Like, he doesn't. There's a difference as a manager. It's just like as a parent. If you've got youths, I ain't got youths, but I'm saying if you got youths, you're not going to treat them all the same because all your youths have different personalities. You know, like that. So you treat them all fairly, but you don't treat them the same. Do you know what I mean? Because what works for me isn't going to work for X blood. Like, you know them one. It's not.
Yeah.
He used to get beaten way more than me. Do you know what I mean? Because they knew that I didn't need licks. You just needed to tell me. Whereas him, he won't listen, bro.
It's true.
You know them one. So he used
I
to
got
get
like
all the
8
licks.
nephews, and all of them, I even treat them differently. That's
But
true.
that's what I'm saying, innit? And this is what it is. So what Sir Alex Ferguson did, yeah, was like he would treat certain players, yeah, like a certain way because he knew they needed it. You know, like that. And because Beckham's a soft you, he treated him like a soft you. He babied him blood. Like when you see it, he proper babied him like he proper like treated him like a son.
mad.
You know, like that.
Okay, like that.
Bro, when you watch it, yeah, you'll realize that like, bro, listen.
Is there a lot of stuff, yeah, that you didn't realize that until you watched it now, and you're like,
nah, because remember, I'm
makes
growing
sense
up.
now.
When I'm growing up watching Man United, I'm just watching the football.
Yeah, same as me.
You know them ones there, like so. All stuff like, for instance, the Simeone stuff. Yeah, people forget that England went out on penalties.
Yeah.
You know, like that. It wasn't David Beckham's fault that we went out, blood. We lost the penalty shootout. Like, do you know what I mean? We didn't lose the game.
Wait, is that 98 Michael Owen goal? Yeah. Yeah, see, I was free. I was in my living room.
You see,
My
but
brother
that's what I mean. Man, were youths, bro. Do you know what I'm
we were
saying?
youth.
And this is
Yeah,
the thing, like 99, in 99, like people don't realize that the Simeone thing, yeah, and then the treble was almost the same year, blood.
bro, it
Do you know
was
what I mean?
1 year
People
apart.
people
Literally.
don't realize there's so many things because we're so young, blood. Like when all these things was going on, yeah, like I'm watching football, but I don't really know what's going
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know
We
them
don't
ones
even know how
there.
to read a newspaper,
Yeah,
really. You know what I'm
that's it.
saying?
Man didn't even know how to read a newspaper like
Yeah,
that
bro.
then. So,
Teletext settings run.
bro. So now when
Real
I'm watching
talk.
it back, yeah, bro, watching the 99 final again, yeah, and knowing everything that went on the way to that,
Yep.
man understands it completely different
Yeah.
to how I watched it
Even
at the
I
time.
swear, is it Roy Keane? Nah, I don't. Roy Keane missed the game as well,
Yeah,
innit?
he did, because he got
Yeah, yeah.
suspended in the game before. He took one for
Yeah,
the
against
team, blood.
Juventus. Exactly. So we even missed Roy Keane and
He
Beckham had to
scored
play
he
centre
scored the
mid.
header, bro, and then he got sent off.
Yeah, and then
That's what
Beckham
I'm
had to play
saying.
centre mid in the final.
Bro, listen, when I tell you, when you realize all the build up from Beckham getting sent off all the way to the 99 final, bruv, hey, listen, fam. Nah,
You know
that
what? I'm
reminded
not
me
gonna lie,
why I
man.
love this club, bro. I was watching
Beckham.
this thing, bro, like, and I swear it was emotional, fam. Like, I was watching this and I was like, right. It was like watching them all over again, bro. Like,
Yeah, I
all
need to
over
watch. You
again.
gassing me. You
Like,
gassing me. You gassing me.
bro,
You
it's
gassing me. You gassing me.
crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah, 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 yeah. I might
unbelievable,
not see
blood.
that for a minute. I need to relive it because do you know what Beckham? Yeah, the one thing I will give him credit for is that when I was younger, yeah, and this is what I do agree with you. When I didn't really like have access to the internet, newspapers, all that stuff, I was a youth growing up. I used to just think Beckham down the sides, crossing it, just whipping it, that sort of thing. No, Beckham was actually a proper footballer.
Man was in the midfield
Bro, yeah,
orchestrating all
bro
that,
was
bro.
in the midfield orchestrating that. He was underrated as a footballer, but because he
And
done
for
the
England
fashion
as
thing,
well, blood.
he
Man
done
was
the
doing
fashion
box
thing,
to
you know,
box for
the
England, bro.
hairstyles, because he was the fashion setter and the trendsetter.
Fam.
He kind of made people think he was more that than what he was a footballer. But really, Beckham was a footballer, baller, man.
Beckham was a baller, bro. Like, bruv, he done the box to box for England with the skinhead and that, bro. Beckham was like, bro, as soon as he got the armband, man just had a next new lease of life. It's bruv, for me, it's better than the Jordan doc because it's Man United. You know, like that. It's Man
Yeah, yeah. We'll have
United,
to
bro.
check it. I'll have to
And the
check it. I'll
thing is,
shout you when I
because
do.
man was too young to understand everything, and then when you watch it, and then there's context to everything that you saw, and you could understand it. It's crazy. All I remember is that we were rubbish in the final when we won, innit? But then when you hear
Yeah.
Gary Neville talk about it, and Beckham and them man talk about it, we were even worse than I remember. You know, like that. So it was like, bro, I can't lie, it's unbelievable, blood.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I'm gonna have to check.
unbelievable, fam. I got one more to
Definitely.
watch later. You get me? But now, watching Silent Ferguson at work with young Beckham, yeah, he's different, bro. He's different, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I'll be real. That's why when I watch the Ten Hag thing now, yeah, I just don't like the way he's dealing with things. Like, even some of you lot are too young to remember, but obviously it was Glenn Hoddle that gave David Beckham his debut for England, innit? And that's one of his idols, blood. And Glenn Hoddle was a bad boy player.
I was about to say he's a bad boy footballer as well. I didn't watch him, but
Exactly.
I knew. I got told.
One of
innit?
you, a lot of you lot will be too young. You know them ones, and bruv, Hoddle threw Becks under the bus, bro. You know them ones there, and the thing is, till this day, Beckham's mum wants to chef man up. You know them ones, and it's like Saleh Ferguson wouldn't do that. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the
Yeah.
difference. Like what Ten Hag done, yeah, to Jaden, yeah. It doesn't matter who he done it to. Saleh Ferguson ain't doing that to you. You know, like that, because
You're proper vexed about this Jaden thing, innit?
you know why I'm vexed about it is because, bro, Man United's thing has all, and that's why I didn't like with Jose either, because Man United's thing has always been us against everyone. You know them ones. That's how I know my team. That's how Ferguson was, bro. He wouldn't
Yeah.
even do interviews. He's not letting the press in. He said, I'm
Yeah,
not talking
facts.
to you, blood.
Or
You know them ones.
if you're not reporting what I say, you're
Yeah,
banned.
you're banned, bro. Like, bruv, man
Banned.
was telling man, you're not coming in, bro. Like, that's
Yep.
how I know my club, innit? Like, I know my club as, yo, we do our thing, bro. Like, even our players, when they went to England, they didn't sit with no one else. That's how I know Man United. So when Jose that was trying to bad people up in public, I didn't like it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And now
I'm not a fan. I agree.
and now the fact that the manager's thrown my man under the bus as well, like that, yeah. And then on top of it, remember back in the day, there was no socials, so it was a newspaper thing. You
Yep.
know, like that. So
A day
when Beckham
later
got thrown
as well, a day
so
behind.
when Beckham got thrown under the bus, newspapers were killing him. But now, when you get thrown under the bus, it's social media. It's you getting monkey emojis on Instagram. It's you getting this, your family getting this, and all of that. And as a manager, bro, you can't be doing that to no players, bro. It don't matter what the reason is, blood. You know, like that. It don't matter what the reason is. You can't be doing that because at Man United, we never did that, bro. At Man United, it was always us versus everyone else. And this is it, bro. Like literally, even with the Beckham thing, when he bust Beckham's eye and that, man was just like, listen, I didn't mean it. Things are calm. Next question. That's it. Man, not talking about it.
Yeah. Done the dance. Yeah.
Man said
Fact,
we're
you know
not
what the
talking
Sancho
about
thing
it
is?
no more.
You know what is it with the Sancho thing? Like, I'm one of them ones now where it's gone on a bit too long. Like, do you know what? You've given man his punishment, and I'm like, okay, surely if it was me, I would just be like, yo, if I was manager, I'd say, yeah, Sancho, let's go. After you do individual training, Sancho, even if we just go for a walk around Carrington football pitch, me and you just bop around, let's just talk, get it done with as adults. And at the end of the day, do you know what? Yeah, even if they come to the solution that Sancho's like, cool, do you know what? I apologize for my part. And Ten Hag says, you know what? I'm sorry for my part. But at the end of the day, I don't want to be at the football club any longer. Cool, put him back into the training, but just look for him to leave in January or the summer. And they both keep it amicable and keep it stepping. Not every transfer has got to work out. I think this is the big thing in this day and age, Rants, compared to back in the day. We had a bad boy footballer, called Juan Sebastian Veron, people.
Bro,
I'm talking
guy,
a bad boy. He was the guy. He came to Man United. He didn't fall out with the manager. He just didn't stylistically fit in. It didn't work. Paul Scholes was maybe going to leave, but then he didn't. Paul Scholes started performing, and Veron left. But at the end of the day, it was a big boy signing back then for like 34 million or whatever it was, and he left the football club, and we carried on. They carried on. And at the end of the day, with Jadon Sancho, just because he was signed for 80 or 90 million, it doesn't mean every big signing's got to work. We want it to work, but it might not work. So if Sancho steps to him and says, yo, listen, Ten Hag, do you know what? I want to get back in training. I want to get involved. I'm sorry for what I've done. And Ten Hag says, cool, do you know what? I accept that. We move on. Get him back in training. And if he wants to leave, allow him to leave. And if he wants to fight to be back in the squad, let him fight to be back in the squad. The worst thing you can do is keep it dragging on and on and on, because then I think it becomes, I'm not saying bullying or like,
but it is bullying because when a brother's not allowed to defend himself, it's bullying. You know, like that. That's exactly what bullying is.
I reckon Rashford,
you're picking on someone.
You know what, Ten Hag? It's been a few weeks now. Like, come on,
bro.
Like,
there's rumors that Rashford walked out the stadium the last game, bro. When he got subbed off, have you seen it?
Nah, 10 minutes. I heard 10 minutes after the full time,
bruv. Dipped. You know them ones, bruv. Everyone was still in their clothes, blood.
Man was probably still driving the wrong way down the road.
You see what I mean? But this is what happens, bro, and that's the difference. You see, with Man United, it was togetherness, bro, and the togetherness comes from the manager, bro. It's all for one, bro. Just that's what it was. You know, like that. What, you kick my G? Cool. We got man them that are gonna fish you up, bro. Do you know what I mean? And Roy Keane was at the front of the queue to punch you up if you done anything to any of our players. You know that. Now, what the manager's done now is he's created a divide in the dressing room himself. Because now what you've done is you've ostracized one player, and then obviously there's going to be man on his side, and there's going to be man on your side. So straight away, how can we be on the same side, if we're not on the same side?
And even if they're not letting him know, they feel it inside.
But they feel it, bro. And then when they're losing all these games, they're saying, look. You know what I'm saying? And then we're saying, your brother was in Brazil. Your brother's got court cases going on. He's on the bench. But what? My guy can't play because he won't say sorry to you, bruv. That's whack.
Facts.
You know, like that, that's whack.
With the morale as well, if the way we've been, obviously, the way we've got, say the results actually, not performing, the way the results have been as well, if you had integrated Sancho back in earlier, that actually, them little things could improve the morale. That could have actually said, you know what, okay, cool, you man have dealt with it now after 2-3 weeks, getting back in, cool, that 5% of energy goes up, Sancho's coming back in, re-energized, looking to do his thing. I'll be honest with you, Rants, I think the guys, and I don't blame him, I think Sancho wants to move on. And I want him to probably move on for himself as well, bro. Like, if I'm real and he was my brethren, I'll say, do you know what? You tried your thing at Man United. It didn't work out, but you're still a good footballer. You could go abroad.
Like, he's got hella credit in the bank, bruv. Did you see the thing that Cam's done in Germany with all the Dortmund?
I ain't seen it. Now, what was Cam's? Was it good?
I'll play the audio.
Yeah. Play the audio.
Would you take a Jadon Sancho back at Borussia Dortmund?
I would, yes. He was a very good player in our club. I know he's a bit down at the moment, and I think he's not too professional at the moment, but I think in Dortmund he would go back to a very, very good level.
Yes, I would take him back because he's Manchester United.
Of course, he's so good.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. He was a big baller and now we need him.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, he's a good player.
Of course, man.
Nice. You got fans over here.
Yes,
Yeah.
because he's our star boy. But he's too pricey. Why not? He was good in Dortmund, but he was Manchester, so...
Would you
But there you go,
take
bruv. There you go,
Jadon
blood. But them man
and
is saying,
you-
oh yeah, right,
Not one no.
come on.
Not one no in that.
Not one, no, bro. Listen, man, chefed up that league, bro. Like they love him there, you know, like that. And bro, like a player like him, that's all he needs, bro.
And do you know what as well though? And this is for Sancho, and this is obviously where we'll talk about. Obviously, we signed when Oli was here, and Oli wasn't able to do it. When Sancho came in, we've never been able.
Oli
to
never
really
had the respect to the players when Sancho.
Nah,
came
it
in,
was
though,
done.
to be
Yeah,
fair,
Sancho
like.
came at like probably the most wrong,
The worst
summer he
time.
could have come. Yeah, the worst
Yeah.
time. He's never been unlocked. Like, I'll be real. with
He
you,
would
I
have
don't-
been better if he come under Jose. You know them ones. But coming
You
under
reckon?
Oli, yeah, man, because like, bruv, Jose would have got something out of him, bro. Do you know what I mean? But Oli, nah. Like Oli
Bro,
never
I'll
had
be
control
real
of
with
the
you.
dressing
I don't
room
know
at
if
any
Sancho
point.
should have come at all. I just don't.
No,
think
no, he
style-wise.
shouldn't have. No, if I was him, I wouldn't have come. But when I say Jose, I mean Oli never had the dressing room under control. Do you know what I'm saying? When Jose left, it's kind of like when the teacher leaves the class and you get the supply teacher. That's what Oli was.
Bro,
you know
that
them ones.
is what it was.
And
That
when you
is
come in when there's a supply teacher, there's never any order, bro. You know what I
No.
mean? So any bad habits Sancho might have had, he would have
They
had to
kicked
drop
in.
them with Jose. You know, like
Jose,
that. When you
yeah,
come
yeah,
in with,
yeah.
under Oli and everyone's messing about, straight away, you start on the wrong foot. You know,
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Because
true.
then
And
straight
then you're
away,
stuck
it's
in your
like you
ways,
get used
innit?
to doing foolishness, bro.
And then when you get a manager that does come in like Ten Hag, who does want discipline and all these things in place, it's then hard to revert back because you've been so used and comfortable to what you've been doing before. And I'm not
Yeah.
gunning Sancho for that. I'm just saying it's true. If I've had a supply teacher for so long and then I've got to go in with a strict teacher because Jose was that guy, it is harder. And then you feel like morale-wise, you're like, this is dead now because, you know, what you've been used to, basically doing what you want. But for me, man, with Jadon Sancho, I just never felt we've been able to unlock him, if I'm totally honest. I thought the best time we could unlock him during his time at Manchester United was actually this season. Because when I look at Rasmus Hojlund and when they look at them Dortmund fans just speaking there, and big up Cam for doing his work out there as well, I think that Hojlund and Sancho could have been the combination that actually
Proper.
unlocked proper goals at Manchester United. The team would have
Yeah.
kept the ball better. Basically, everything would have been better. I'm looking at Hojlund now, and I'll never get onto Hojlund because his 2 goals the other night were great, but I can see what he's trying to do. The hold-up play is getting better.
He's
a bit.
getting
running in the
frustrated
field.
with Rashford. You can see it.
Bro, he's getting annoyed. All right, Rants,
You
give me
can
2
see-
seconds. Let me go and
Yeah,
lock
no
the dogs
worries.
in the kitchen.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
gonna
cool,
bark.
cool, cool.
1 sec, 1 sec.
Yeah, but you can see that Hojlund, yeah, is getting frustrated with Rashford, innit? And we saw a few games ago where Hojlund's trying to link with Rashford and then Rashford's taking extra touches and not passing it back. And it's like, if that's Jadon, he's feeding him the same way he was feeding Erling at Dortmund, bro. Because them man that make similar runs in behind, bro. Jadon Sancho will be feeding him with the perfect weight of pass here in behind for him to score goals and to mash work. So Sancho would absolutely be the perfect foil, yeah, for Hojlund in this team. The same he was with Erling Haaland at Dortmund. So it's like the manager actually killing us by not playing Sancho, bro, because Hojlund he's the truth, bro. Like he's the truth, blood.
He's
When
the truth.
That second goal he scored, yeah, in the Champions
Different.
League, that's the truth. That's a real gunman, bro. Like when you're lifting it over the goalkeeper like that after running half the length of the pitch, you gotta understand, man are tired, bro.
Half strikers out here in today's age. I'm talking the Vlahovic's, other than Osimhen, I can't think of many strikers that are gonna pick up that ball and say, right, I'm just running straight for goal.
But they're not
Gallopers,
finishing it like that, bro. Like
No, they're
this
not.
guy's run
They're not.
50 meters, bro.
yeah, exactly.
And then dinked it, bro. Do you know how,
Yeah.
bruv? That's crazy. Like people don't realize, bro. After sprinting 50 meters, everything's difficult, blood. I don't care.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Fatigue,
mean? But
lactic acid,
but
all
bro,
of that.
for you to still be mentally composed, to do that is crazy. If that was
Bro,
Rashford,
I'll be real with you.
every
Do I
time
think
the
he is?
longer Rashford has to dribble, the smaller the goal gets. You know, like that. That's how it is with him. Different.
I think Hojlund actually picked up that ball, right? And he made up his mind before. I think he picked up.
Yeah,
as soon as
yeah,
picked
he
up
knew
that
he was
ball
going.
and started running. He was like, "I'm chipping."
Because my man slipped, innit? So as soon
Yeah.
as my man slipped, and remember, it's repetitions. You see the way he dinked it, yeah? You can tell he's done that a million times. You know,
Facts.
like that? Because, bro, that's
Yep.
muscle memory that finished there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on, bro.
The
Crazy.
deceivingness, the way it's just like
Yeah.
done, you know what I mean? None of this Welbeck versus Bayern business.
Yeah. Bruv, gave the
You know
keeper
what I
the
mean?
eyes. But, bro,
Yep.
dink, bro. Like,
Nah, he's a serious
crazy
player.
thing.
Do you know what? Like, on a
Proper.
positive, I do feel like he's going to be a proper striker. Like, when I think about everything you want in a striker, like, he battles, you know, he can win headers, he can run in behind, he is quick, left foot, right foot is what he can finish with. He's got the little dummies in the box. Even
He
the
has,
offside goal.
when he sat man down. What?
Oh, the offside goal, exactly. Like, a lot of man just lashed that first time. The fact that he just checked back. Like, I like little things like that. It reminds me of when Martial, when he first came in his first season and he chopped Van Dijk. Do you remember the second
just
game?
like spun him all the way around, bro.
Spun him,
Bruv,
bro.
Van Dijk was
Spun
chasing
him.
his tail, fam.
Yeah, real talk. And that's what it gives me, them sort of vibes. And I do think that Hojlund's going to come good. So I'm going to back him, whoever the manager is. I'm definitely going to back him. But
Nah, he's
obviously, the manager, man, like, I think obviously what you're going to say is you're Ten Hag out. And Rants, the truth is, I am still behind Eric Ten Hag. And I think this is probably where
But the players aren't.
we're gonna,
But the
they've
players
come out.
aren't.
The players have come out apparently giving him like they're all behind him still.
Nah, I ain't seen nothing in public, bro. But all I can say is Rashford walked out the game, blood. So what's that about?
We don't
know,
know
no.
in life, bro. Anything can happen.
Nah. Rashford walked out, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And Jaden's Rashford's guy, blood. The man put 2 and 2 together. It's not really like, you know what I mean? It's not that difficult, fam. I'll be honest. And then even so, yeah, look at Rashford. Rashford never gets subbed off. And then he gets subbed off once. A man dips.
Yeah, he did.
Come on, bro. He never gets subbed off. Even the fact that the manager subbed him off here shows that the manager is losing patience with him as well. So something's going on. Like when you
Is that
look
a
at the
good sign
manager-
though? People want Rashford out the starting 11, including me. I want him to.
I do as well. I do as well.
The fact that he subbed him though is progress towards what a majority of the fans want. I know we dropped him against Palace in the Carabao Cup, which I think was our best performance of the season so far, by the way. Rashford and Bruno not in the team. And then obviously he brings them back in. We've lost to Palace at home. We've lost to Galatasaray. However, I think we should have beaten Palace because we had 70% of the ball. We didn't create enough clear cut. And Galatasaray, Ten Hag coached a 3-1 for me, but you might disagree. We should have won that game, but individual errors cost us. But the fact on Marcus Rashford, while we're talking on him,
I don't agree at all. You know why I don't agree? Because it's like, the reason why I don't agree is because Galatasaray, yeah,
are you disagree with the bit where I said I think he coached a 3-1 or coached a win against Gala, yeah?
Yeah, he didn't coach a
Okay.
win. Let me tell you why he didn't coach a win. This guy picked Hannibal to play right wing, yeah? He said he put Hannibal in for energy and then decided not to press them. Look at how they scored their first goal, yeah, by the centre back walking out of defence, yeah, and clipping the ball straight into our striker. Why are we not pressing them, bro?
That's poor from Dallo though, letting the ball bounce.
No, but you can say it's poor from Dallo, bro. But the ball should never come through in the first place, bro. If you're pressing, the centre back isn't able to play that pass. And the bottom line is, yeah, you don't play someone like Hannibal, yeah, and not press because his qualities are to press. If you're not playing on the front foot with the legs that you've got with Hannibal, with Mount, with Amrabat there, with Casemiro, why are you playing them? If you're not going to press, you might as well start Eriksen and control the game. Do you know what I mean? Like, the thing is with the manager's tactics, they're in between. It's like, either we want to play with the ball or without it. It's like he wants to play without the ball, but then he's not pressing. If you're going to play without the ball, you have to be aggressive. You have to be. Do you know what I'm saying? So, it's one of them ones when I look at it. If you're going to play Hannibal and you're not pressing, there's no point playing Hannibal. There's no point. If you're not going to press and you're going to sit and be compact, pick someone like Eriksen that can play the right pass when he gets the ball.
Yeah, which he tried to do in the second half. He just
Well, exactly. But the fact that he changed it at half time shows that he made a mistake. Do you know what I'm saying? He should have never started Hannibal. And this is my problem. And then you take off Mount instead of Bruno. When Bruno was the obvious one to take off because Mount was having a decent game.
He was having a decent game, but
that's what I'm saying. I blame the manager's got his favourites, bro. Like, that's what it is.
He has. But that's him having his favourites. How I want to like go against you is I said I think he coached the win, and you said no, he didn't because you've given me reasons of Hannibal shouldn't have started. He should have come off. He kept on Mount. Kept on Bruno when he should have kept on Mount. But for me, they're individual substitutions. That is not what I'm thinking in terms of why we didn't
individual
win the game.
errors in every football
We did
match.
not win the game because of that. The individual errors is why we lost the game.
Yeah, but every football match
getting bullied.
But every football match is an individual error before a goal. There's no such thing really as a goal.
No. But there's errors and there's errors. Do you get what I'm saying? And these were errors. For me, Hojlund scored 2, And who scored off? That's obviously we lost 3-2. Hojlund scored 2 and done his job.
Amrabat got done for 2 of the goals. He gave away the ball for the last goal. But again, the manager shouldn't be playing Amrabat left back.
He shouldn't be playing Amrabat left back. But that's what I mean. He's playing him well on side. He's playing him well on the side. But these are little things. At the end of the day, the Amrabat one, I'm gonna say that's a goal. That was given. We gave the ball away and done. Anana, obviously the pass led to the penalty. Poor Dallo.
And then also it led to the sending off as well.
And the sending off as well. But Hojlund done his job. He scored 2. And Rashford, that's a clear opportunity where you should be either striking it, like you did against Leicester last season, into the bottom corner when you were confident.
Or the pass has got to be better than that.
Or the pass has got to be better. So clear-cut chances, we win that game. Galatasaray didn't really do too much apart from when Anana parried it out again and then they shot wide.
They're not a good team, bro. They're not a good team.
Do you want to know this? Rants, I don't know if you knew this. That was Galatasaray's, I think, first win away in England
since 2015 or something crazy.
There you go. And something like their first away goal in the Champions League in nearly 10 years, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. These are all little things that, like, at the moment, Man United are just setting the wrong records. But I just think that we watched that game and I'm like, how did we lose that really? It's just stupid individual errors. We should be winning it. I'm not saying we bopped them off the park, to be fair.
I know we should have, though, because they weren't good, bro. And even this Amrabat thing, I told people, when everyone's fit, the manager's not playing Amrabat. He's brought him in as a squad player, clearly. And I don't know why.
Potentially in midfield and we play a left back, but...
No, bro, because then who's he dropping, Mount or Bruno?
He's got to drop one. They can't play together.
He's not going to, bro. Do you know what I mean? And this is the problem. The manager's stubbornness is the reason why I believe he has to go, because he's got the players to have the right balance in the team. He could easily play a double pivot of Amrabat and Casemiro, and play Eriksen in the 10. Or he can play Donny in the 10. Or he can play Mount in the 10. Or he can play Bruno in the 10. But he can play Amrabat and Cass together. One goes, one stays. Most of the time, Cass will go anyway. Do you know what I mean? Because Cass likes to just go. And he's our most dangerous midfielder, so let him go.
He is.
Let him go. If I'm playing, I'm telling Cass, bro, you've got license to play box to box.
Amrabat sitting behind, and then Bruno or Mount play the 10.
Bruno, Mount,
you can't play them both together
anymore. Mount, Eriksen, or Donny. One of them 4 can play in the 10. You know, like that. That's what they can do. But this manager's stubborn, bro.
He's giving himself a dilemma. We said it when
he's giving himself problems. Why are you playing Amrabat left back?
When Mount joined, we said, how is he going to fit both of them into the team? Because one of them are going to have to go out wide. And I don't like Bruno out wide. This is my simple thing on Bruno. You either play Bruno Fernandes in the 10, whether people like it or not, or you bench him. Don't play your team to play Mount in the number 10 to accommodate Bruno to still try and fit him in. You're trying to fit him in when he's actually not the right player. And this is where I do disagree with what Ten Hag has done there. Do not play Bruno on the right.
Playing him on the right and on the left. Bro, he finished the game at centre-back a few games ago.
Yeah, it doesn't work. He's not a right winger. He don't impact the game enough. He doesn't retain the ball well enough. At the end of the day, it's simple. Bruno 10 or Bruno bench. It's not hard. And Bruno will probably prefer that because at the end of the day, he knows he's not even getting into the game on the right. But Mason Mount has been stepping up at the moment. And the thing is now, Ten Hag's like, right, I've signed you for 65 million. You've just come back from injury. I'm going to play you, but I can't then drop my captain because probably I don't know what the media are going to say. But at the end of the day, Ten Hag, I am backing you, Ten Hag, clearly. But you need to now back yourself because you're not going to give me... Basically, I'm chatting to you now, Rants. And in a month's time or 6 weeks' time, if things haven't changed, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to say Ten Hag has given me no more reasons to back him because at the moment, I still think he's got credit in the bank. I still think he's got time to make changes. But if he carries on doing what he's doing, I'm going to be like, bro, what can I defend you with?
I think that his credit in the bank is a fallacy. Do you know what I'm saying? I genuinely do. I think that based on the fact that we sacked Van Gaal after winning a trophy, based on the fact that he's got the worst home record that I've ever seen in my life. I mean, away record that I've ever seen in my life. But his away record alone is sackable. Against the top 9, is sackable alone. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Ollie's saying...
Yeah, but they don't look at it like that, do they?
No, but bro, like, I'm saying, forget all of this. I'm saying, yeah, like, when you look at the season Liverpool had last season, the season that Spurs had, the season that Chelsea had, last season... And then when you also look at the away record, 1 point from 42 against the top 9, he don't deserve to be in the job just based on the points that he's accrued and based on the performances we put in away from home. As a Man United manager, under Van Gaal, we had the best top 6 record in the whole league, bro.
But then
And we
look at our
sacked him.
home form, bro. 11 draws, 0-0 at half time.
Yeah, and bro, Van Gaal did not have the players that this brother has. He didn't spend the money that this money got. We are signing players like Marcos Rojo and that.
But then, if the away form's so good, why can't he do it at home?
Because you're playing against different teams at home. Because at
Bro,
home,
you play the same 19 teams over the year.
but it
Van Gaal,
doesn't
I was a
matter.
fan of Van Gaal with
Nah,
Marcus
but
Rashford,
the
bro,
difference is,
Van Gaal could do
when
it
you're
away,
at home,
do it at
teams
home.
don't
And
try
Hull's done it at
and
home,
teams
you
don't
can't
try
do it
and
away.
win when you're at home though. It's a different game. That's why Ollie's away record was great and his home record was dead, bro. Because away from home, on the counter, when teams were a bit more brave, we could do them. And then at home, when they came to park the bus, we couldn't break them down. Do you know what I'm saying? But the difference is, yeah, when you look at Van Gaal, yeah, we had the best away record, we had the highest average possession, and all we lacked was the quality to unlock these
To
teams.
score goals. Yeah.
That's all we had, and we could have bought that. Do you know what I'm saying? You can buy that quality, but one thing you can't buy, yeah, that this manager don't have, is the team behind you, bro. You can't buy that. You know, like that. You can't buy that. You know what I'm saying? And when people say, oh, Rants, we don't have a left back, that's why Amrabat is playing here, bro. Van Gaal was bringing players up from the youth team to play, bro.
Yeah, Tyler Blackett and all.
Yeah, so don't tell me we ain't got the players, bro. We got Johnny Evans and we got Harry Maguire on the bench. People can say, oh, yeah, but they're rubbish. But guess what, bro? When you've got a good system, they can play. When we had
Alvaro
Sir
Fernandez could have
it.
been getting minutes right now.
Exactly. When we had Sir Ferguson, bro, we played Smalling right back. We played Jones left back. Man don't want to hear nothing, bro. If you're a defender, you can play left back and right back. I don't care. There's no reason why Lindelof couldn't play right back and Dalot could play left back. Lindelof might be better at right back because at centre back he's a soft youth, blood. You know like that. Put Evans in there, bro. Like we're at home against Galatasaray. If you can't play Maguire or Evans, yeah, at home against Galatasaray, they shouldn't even be on the wage bill.
Yeah,
What's the point of having them
You know
there
what
if you
is,
can't
though,
use
what I'm
them for these
getting-
games?
The vibe I'm getting is that because you're saying the same things as me in terms of you could play Dalot left back at the moment and put Lindelof or whatever right back, and then you could play 4-2-3-1 and keep it moving. I feel like we agree on the changes Ten Hag should make. What we disagree on is that you want the manager out, but I want to give him more time. But I actually think that we actually agree on a lot in terms of what we want to see us do and the football club. But in terms of the manager, you want him out and I want him in. But when we actually discussing what changes we'd make and stuff like that, I'm doing exactly the same changes as you, bro. Bruno or Mount. And then
Yeah, but the
Dalot
difference
left
is,
back
yeah,
and
like,
Haaland
bro,
right back.
I'm just ruthless, cuz. That's what it is. Like, look at this. Like,
Rants, there's no one better out there at the moment.
bruv,
Hansi
listen,
Flick.
I'll rather give the job, yeah, as an interim, yeah, to Steve McLaren, yeah, than keep this brer in charge. Because I know, because yes, I will. Listen to what I'm saying. And the reason why I say that is, you think Steve McLaren's going to play a 3-1-6, or do you think he's going to go straight back to what we know, 4-2-3-1 and win games? That's what he's going to do. That's exactly what he's going to do, bruv. You know, like that. That's what people don't understand, bro. Like, he's going to go right back to the basics, bro. Because that's what Man United need to do. When things are not going your way, yeah, you need to go back to the basics. Go back to what everyone knows. Look at this, bro. Shots on target, 11th, blood. Touches in the opposition box, 8th, blood. Goals, 7th. 12th, 18th, 17th. This bro is coaching relegation. He's coaching a relegation battle. That's what he's coaching, bro.
I don't think it's that bad. It
is, bro. It is, bro.
Nah,
it's that
I'm
bad.
not with it yet. It's not, the results aren't great, but like I said to you, the Galatasaray game, we should have won that. The Palace game the other day, they had one shot on goal. They scored. We didn't create enough. We didn't win that. But what I'm seeing is that Crystal Palace game in the Carabao Cup is the template Ten Hag can closely use to do what he needs to do. This is where Ten Hag now needs to be brave. I feel like his football, right? We've played it in spells. There's little moments where, you know, we see us pass out from the back and then we're doing a few like connections and stuff like that. It's just not consistent enough. We don't see it like a team like Man City or Arsenal where the rhythm and the patterns are there. But
Well, if it's not consistent, what's he coaching? Because we got the players.
I don't. Some of the players are good enough, and it gets to a point where some of the players are not. I think with Rashford and Bruno, and I'm not even want to be in this guy that's trying to call him out. I just think in terms of when you need a profile, right? I look at Anthony now, yeah. I'm not a big Anthony fan, and I don't think a lot of Man United players are.
But
However,
Anthony's better than what we're seeing.
Anthony, bro, I think Anthony is better than what we're seeing, but I also see why Anthony plays because I get it when he's not there. The retainership, the positional awareness, you have to have. There's a lot more than just being a winger and just saying, right, you got to score goals and cut in and beat your man. It's a lot about positional awareness. I was even listening to what's his name, Kevin Prince Boateng on Bible 5, and he was talking about De Zerbi, and he was saying his training, his methods are crazy in terms of like putting little like triangles and these squares. And he says he stops training every single time because it's not about goals. He says it's just about finding space and being positional awareness, where you should position your body to get the ball and all these things.
Yeah, but
When I
that's
look
how
at
Van
him,
Gaal coaches. Van Gaal coaches
Yeah,
like a school teacher,
proper-
lad. He stops the training
stop,
sessions
stop,
and he
stop.
and he programs you from the start. And that's
Yeah.
how you need to coach if you want a very specific way of playing.
But I feel
Do you know
like
what I'm saying? We don't have that.
some parts of it, some parts of our football is there at times, and there's certain individuals that are lacking for that. So Bruno and Rashford, for me, they're guys that I actually think in the long term are going to hold Eric Ten Hag back if he wants to be
They're
successful.
going to hold back any manager that wants to play proper football. Period. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Like, that's why under a good manager, they don't play, bro. You know what I mean? Ralph dropped both of them.
Well, look at
You
it,
know what I'm
Rance.
saying?
Carabao Cup, we played Crystal Palace, and I don't care, right? Let me put this out there. People can
I
drop
think
in the
Carrick
comments,
dropped both of them
Palace's
as well,
B team.
blood. Like,
I
Carrick
don't
dropped
even care.
Bruno anyway. Like,
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it's true.
But that's what I'm trying to say, because Carrick wants to keep the ball, bro. Like,
Yeah,
any manager that wants to play ball ain't playing Bruno.
This is what I'm saying, Rance. This is what I'm saying. Carabao Cup, whether people say it was Palace's B team or their youngers or whatever, I don't care because we had lost to Palace. People would have been like, "Oh, you lost to Palace's B team." The bottom line is for me is that when we played Palace in the Carabao Cup, Garnacho was on the left. I think Pelestri played on the right that game. I'm not really a big fan of Pelestri. However, he can do the basics. We kept the ball much better. Look at the build-up play. When we were watching that, I never felt under threat from Palace apart from a couple of counter-attacks. We were not even rushing the ball. It was like we were finding patterns, taking it across left, right. And then what we were doing is doing what Man City do. It was like we were waiting for the right pass at the right time to try and unlock Palace.
Yeah, but they weren't pressing us at all, bruv.
They weren't. But bro, I'm talking about Eric Ten Hag in the football and the players who were able to do it. We were much more in control then. I'm happy for them changes to be made this weekend. If he wants to drop Marcus Rashford and Bruno Fernandes and we play better football, but we still lose the game, but we see the principles in place of what he's trying to do, I'm all for it because that Carabao Cup game for me so far this season is the best weapon Eric Ten Hag can use to see, right, I need to make changes. Because other than that, you keep playing the same players and you're shooting yourself in the foot.
But he's not going to do that, bro. Like, it'll be interesting to see if Rashford gets dropped this weekend after rumours of him walking out. If Rashford starts this weekend, I know this manager ain't got no backbone. Do you know what I mean? So,
do you think Garnacho should start? Do you think Garnacho should start?
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that me and you think he's the solution long term.
No, he should start based on what I've seen of Rashford. He can't do any worse. Do you know what I mean? The difference is, the manager's not going to make the changes that we want. And this is why I don't want him here no more. Because I know the only way to see change is for him to not be there because he's too stubborn, bro. Like, his ego is the reason why he's in a showdown with a 22-year-old, bruv. You know, like that. Man's ego. Like, that's all it is, bro. Because how are you in a showdown with a 22-year-old, blood? Like, that don't even make no sense to me. And it's like, it's a showdown that you won't win. Because, bro, like, Sancho will probably be at the club longer than this guy. This guy ain't seeing Christmas, bro. Let alone the
you think he goes before Christmas? Yeah,
the players are gonna throw him under the bus, bro. They're going to, bro. Like, people are saying, like, someone said in the chat, "Oh, Rants is for player power." I am to a certain degree. Do you know what I mean? Because if you're a manager that signs these players, if even the players that you brought in aren't believing in you, then bro, you shouldn't be there. You know, that's the way I see it.
Rants are real, bro. I think the players do believe in this manager. I do believe in him.
Did you think they're playing like it?
Forget me not playing like it. Forget how we met with the Ollie thing. Loud at you. This with Eric Ten Hag, I actually wanted this manager. I'm fully behind this manager more than any other manager since Sir Alex left. David Moyes.
Do you think he'll drop Bruno?
I think he'll get to a point where he would consider it if he knows that it's getting thin lines.
He's not dropping his captain.
But the Rants, if he doesn't drop Bruno, I'm cool with it as long as he doesn't play Mount with him and put Bruno in the 10.
But he's not going to drop Mount. 65 million, there's no way Mount gets dropped.
Well, in a month's time or 6 weeks' time, I'm going to come back on here and say, yo, he's got a problem. This ain't working. I'm not feeling it. Because if Ten Hag wants to succeed, he has to drop one of them. And I don't think Mount at the moment deserves to be dropped. I'll be real. The last couple of games,
he doesn't. But he's the one that got subbed off.
Yeah, he's the one that got subbed off.
Because it's the easy option.
No. Not yet. Not with the last game for international break. But if these performances go on, Ten Hag, do you want to lose your job or do you want to do what's best for you and the team? At the end of the day, just because man's captain, that shouldn't be meaning he starts. And you know what, Rance? I've got a question for you then. If Bruno was not captain, do you think there would have been a game already he's been dropped or do you think he would have been subbed off in other games as well? Do you think do you think it's captaincy keeping this guy in the team, basically?
Yes and no. Yes and no. Do you know what I mean? I think it's the captaincy, but also, yeah, the manager has it in his head, yeah, that Bruno can be a difference maker because he spams the ball and he might get an assist. You know them, man. That's what I think. I think he's more likely to sub Bruno off if he's not the captain. However, same with Rashford, yeah. It's one of them ones where the manager's a coward, innit? And it's one of them ones where he knows that there's a possibility Rashford could score, so I'm not gonna take him off. You know them, man. It's the same with Bruno. There's the possibility Bruno can bail me out, so I'm gonna leave him on. It's more out of hope than anything else. Do you know what I mean? It's not out of how he's playing. Like, Bruno doesn't get treated the way he gets treated based on how he's performing. He gets treated that way based on the reputation he's got for being an assist machine, even though he's not. Do you know what I mean? And to be a guy that can get you a goal, even though when you look at the amount of goals he scores in open play, it's not like
Not many, you know.
Do you know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. But in his head, he's like, there's a chance they can change the game, so I'll leave them on. So just like what Ollie done with Greenwood, take him off, leave Rashford on, because Rashford might get us a goal. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it is. And this is why
He's messed
when
up.
Carrick dropped both of them, yeah, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
When Ralph dropped them, I was like, yes, because I'm like, yes, he gets it. He wants to play ball. He can see they're not doing what they're supposed to do. So he drops them. This manager's not dropping these guys, bro. And this is what it is. And even this thing saying Casemiro and Varane are back in Ten Hag by their efforts, I don't agree at all. Casemiro visibly looks frustrated. But the difference is, Casemiro, just for pride alone, yeah, and the fact he's a world-class player. Cass is the kind of guy, yeah, he could be playing Sunday League and he'll play the same way, innit?
Yeah,
same way
yeah,
he got sent off for that challenge, yeah, and he took one for the team. This is how he plays, heart and
He
sleeve.
plays every game like it's his last. Simple.
He plays every game like that. Roy Keane was the same, bro. Do you know what I mean? He's the closest thing to Roy Keane that we've had, bro. You know, like that. So, just like Roy Keane took the red card knowing he wasn't going to play the Champions League final, like, this is what these guys do, bro. Like, they're just built like that. Do you know what I mean? So, with
I just
Cass,
feel like, though, like,
he just plays like that. He's the captain. He's the captain.
Yeah, Casemiro is the captain. He should have been the captain, to be fair. I know people get onto him now and say his legs are done, Saudi and all that. At the end of the day, he's still the one,
bro.
He ain't done. He's still the one putting in 100%. And I just think we need to get people around him to use his qualities. We're not using his qualities. That's what he's getting goals last year. He was breaking forward last year. People just look at him and think DM. He's not even that guy like a DM. He doesn't pick up the ball from deep and do all that. That's why I agree with you. Amrabat, Casemiro, free him up and then get Bruno or Mount in the 10. And you know what? Cool, Ten Hag, you've made one of the changes that we want to see. Then Rashford, don't give him that license. If Rashford earns his place and he starts playing well, cool. I'm not going to moan at him at all. I'm going to say, yeah, he deserves to start because he's warranted it. Right now, he's not warranting it. And the confidence of Marcus Rashford, listen, I'm a Marcus Rashford fan. He's from my island, St. Kitts. We don't have sportsmen from there. Listen, when he got put through on goal yesterday, I said in my head straight away, this is the moment for Marcus Rashford to either bang that in the bottom corner or you're going to crumble and it's going to basically show the world the evidence. Your confidence is gone. And that's what happened yesterday. Marcus Rashford's confidence is low. And I don't care what people want to say. A striker, who I used to play striker in our Sunday league, I'm only thinking of squaring it when I know that in my head, I can definitely not score. Marcus Rashford could have scored that yesterday and he panicked.
Yeah,
and the problem for me...
if he believed, he would have scored.
Yeah, but if he believed, he would have scored. And this is my problem, right? Marcus Rashford and Bruno Fernandes, and this is where I'm always going to think of it. While we've got a manager like Eric Ten Hag, if we ever got a manager like a Pep Guardiola or someone that wants to retain the ball and sort of try and keep it and build up.
They can't play.
Bro, they can't play. The big thing is for me is Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford are instinct players. Now, this is going to be mad when you think about it, but Theo Walcott, people might think he's a crap footballer, but when you put him through and goal or you just do anything
better finishing than Rashford, bro. He's scoring,
when Walcott's got to think off instinct, Walcott is a bad boy because he just knows what he's going to do and he just does it. But when you give players like Raheem Sterling, Marcus Rashford, Theo Walcott time to think, they always make the wrong
they psych themselves out.
Yeah, bro, they psych themselves out. They make the wrong. Bruno Fernandes, another player. When he's just put through and goal, he's got to lash it. Cool, he's done it. When he's just got open space, he's got to make one killer pass. He can make it. But when you say, Bruno, we're struggling, we're 1-0 down, get on the ball, drop deep, do all this. Bro, they can't do it. And for me, that's not coachable. Once you get pressed and once you go into panic mode, you revert back to type. Marcus Rashford is like a Heung-min Son. He's got qualities, Marcus Rashford, running in behind, you know,
But
cutting
he
in,
can't
banging.
finish like Son though.
Yeah, he can't finish like Son, but he's got that sort of trait, running in behind, he's an outlet, all that. Marcus Rashford has got qualities, but the way Eric Ten Hag wants to play and do his thing, he hasn't got them qualities. Look at Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish does not get the goals and assists that Marcus Rashford will ever get. However, Jack Grealish at Manchester City, he retains the ball. He knows where to be. He wins fouls. He brings it inside and links up. You know, hugs the touchline. It's not ain't fancy. People get onto Grealish, but Pep Guardiola loves it, Rants, because he does what he wants him to do, and that's what I always think. With Rashford, he is going to be a goal scorer. He's going to be an outlet. But when you want to play football and keep it and retain it, and you've got to have all the IQ and have time to think, bro, he won't.
But even the goal scoring thing's overrated, bro. Man's average 8 goals a season.
What's he got in the last 3 seasons?
I don't know, but I think he's got 77 in 8 years or something like that. That's what he's got.
Yeah, but Mourinho gave him time out. Rashford, after under Van Gaal, was bursting through.
Doesn't matter. 77 in 9 seasons, bro. Like that's trash. Bro. Like I don't care.
Well, Man United have been trash because he's been our main outlet. I'm not saying he's great, but he's been our main outlet.
But not really. But not really, because he's only been that because remember, we've had a Martial top scorer season. We had a season where Mason Greenwood scored more goals than him as well. Do you know what I mean? Ibra also. So out of all these years, maybe he's been our top scorer, 4 times or 3 times? Like, that's not crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, people are talking like this player's carried us, like what Rooney was doing. He hasn't done that. Do you know what I mean? Like, he hasn't done that, bro.
Do you think Rashford can save it? Because I was chatting to Cass, obviously Cass and Dax, you know, my guys, I do never foul with and that. Because Cass is like, done. Like, you saw the clip, actually. He's done with Rashford. He's finished. I said, at the end of the day, I think Rashford obviously has dug us out a few holes. He does get us goals, but obviously as a footballer, technically, it does bother us.
You know what it is with Rashford,
like
yeah? Rashford has big moments. But he's probably
not consistent performances for 90.
He's had, but that's the thing. The moments are carrying Rashford. That's what they are. He's had big moments, like goals against City and all these ones. Like he's just got big moments. But
and you know why that's works,
he hasn't even had a big season, like a whole.
But you know why it works? Because we're a moments team, moments player.
But also, you got to remember, football. We're in the moments era. It's the highlight era. Do you know what I'm saying? So because we're in the highlight era, it's like, oh, Rashford scored again. But man ain't gonna tell you that Rashford ain't scored for 4 months. They ain't gonna tell you that. They're just gonna say he's got XGA. That's why I don't like the GA. Man will say, oh, he's got 24 GA in 20. But they won't tell you that he ain't scored in 3 months. You know, like that. Like they won't tell you that. That's what they do. They try to manipulate these numbers to make it look like man are doing more than they're doing.
I think he has been an important player, and I think there have been periods where Rashford has been good, and there's been periods where he is going to frustrate. But I think this is just him as a player. It's the same with Bruno Fernandes. I'm not going to come on here and say Bruno is shit, because there's some people that go on streams and say, "Oh, man is shit, man is shit, man is shit." It's
no. I will say straight up, he's trash. Like,
okay,
you know what I'm saying?
I think they're good footballers, but they're never going to be elite.
I don't think he's a good footballer.
Not in terms of like footballer, but what he does and how he's impacted Man United. He's been good at Man United for Man United since he's come.
No, but even he hasn't though. When you look at it, he had a good first season, yeah, and half of his goals were penalties, yeah.
Lockdown, he was good.
Yeah, that was it. Half his goals were penalties that season, bro. That was it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I feel
literally, bro, he scored 9. He scored 9 pens, and I think he scored 16.
But the thing
goals
is, when I say man of shit, I'm talking about lower teams in the Premier League that play for Fulham and them, man. Like
but I'm saying he's not better than Palhinha and that, bro. He's not better than these guys, bro. Like he's not even better than my man that left Wolves and went to Man City. Like, bro,
as footballers,
Bruno struggles, to get into most teams in the Premier League, bro, in their midfield. He struggles to get into them, bro. Like, he struggles to get into their midfield, bro. I'll be real. Like,
so you don't think he starts number 10 at Chelsea over Conor Gallagher?
No, but when everyone's fit, he ain't getting nowhere near that Chelsea midfield, bro. They got Nkunku, bro.
Oh, no, but when everyone's fit, I'm talking
bro,
right
when
now.
everyone's fit, bro, he getting nowhere near that. Do you know what I mean? With Caicedo and my man, and remember Lavia's still there as well. Bruno can't play that ball, bro.
And when I say footballer, I'm not talking about, bro, like
he couldn't even play for Burnley the way Burnley play, bro. The way Burnley play, he can't even play for Burnley because he can't keep the ball.
Yeah, he's a transitional player, isn't
But
he?
that's
He's
what
just
I'm
like,
saying. So all the teams that want to play football,
he
you
is an
can't blame
Ollie.
them.
He is an Ollie football. He's a counter-attacking footballer. He is 100%. But he's good at that. So like, he's good at. I'm not gonna say he's shit. He's not my type of number 10. I'm an Odegaard man.
He's not even a number
I'm a
10,
number
bro.
10. You number 8, whatever you want to call it. But I like controlling midfielders. I do like that. But at the end of the day, Bruno's here.
Number 10s need to be able to. The biggest quality number 10s have had throughout the eras is composure, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what
Odegaard,
I'm saying?
David Silva.
I read some article from Xavi and he was speaking about it. He said the most important skills as a footballer are not necessarily physical skills, it's the mental, bro. It's to be able to compose yourself. Because the more relaxed you are on the ball, the more likely you are to make the right decision. And
this is why
that's what the composure is. Do you know what I mean? And if a player can't play under pressure, to me, they can't be a top player because the top players always look like they're playing at their own pace, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? When you're not panicking, you will make the right decision. You always see it, bro. You see it in the horror movies, man are getting run down, but they can't get the keys for the front door.
Yeah.
You know, bro. And that's what it is. How you gonna find the right key to unlock the lock, blood, if you're panicking, bro?
Yeah.
You know when the man's just dropping the keys and that? You know bro? Bruno always drops the keys,
the engine won't start.
Bro. Listen. Bruno always drops the front door keys. Always. Because he's panicking all the time.
Odegaard, Madison, Nkunku, whoever it is, Fabregas, even when he used to play to all them guys, David Silva, my favorite 10, these men are proper number 10s, and I hear it and I get it. Like, and Bruno will never be that. But that's why I'm saying you have to drop one of Bruno or Mount, and you have to drop.
And
Rashford,
Mount's better in possession. Mount's got that little half turn on him that Bruno don't have. That little half turn and the ball carry. Do you know what I mean? So he's got a place in this team.
But don't you think then? Okay, so Rants, if he takes out Rashford, if he takes out Bruno, he plays Mason Mount in the 10, goes 4-2-3-1, brings back in Anthony, plays Garnacho and then Hojlund.
He's not going to do that though.
No. But he could. We let's not go off. He's not going to do that. If it gets to the point where Ten Hag has to save his job, if he wants to lose his job playing Bruno and Rashford,
he's not going to do that though because he's
but
married.
Do you think you'd feel better as a Man United fan? Do you think that you'd have some sort of peace that you're like, let me allow this time to cook and see how?
If Ten Hag picked the team that I would pick, we would win 4-0 against Brentford on the weekend, bro, and then I'll be calm. But he's not gonna do it, bro. You know, like,
calm. What do you mean calm? Because bro, I know you're Ten Hag out. Do you mean you'll be able to? Is there time for you to retract that if he does what you like?
But he's not going to, bro, because the team that I want, most people are not going to pick that team. You know them ones there.
What is your team?
But I know it would work, bro.
Chat to me. What is your team, brother?
I don't know if I'm keeping the goalkeeper in. I'll be real. Like, I ain't seen this Turkish shoot, but I'd play him anyway because I'm a goon.
Yeah, cool.
You know them ones. I'll play the Turkish shoot, blood. I don't even know his name, blood. I just know he's tall.
Yeah, IT.
Yeah, so I'll play that. I'll play Dallo left back. I'll play Victor right back. And then centre back, I'm playing Varane. Leach is not fit yet, no. That's fine. Well, then I'm playing Evans, blood.
Okay,
you know, like
so
that. And then I'm playing Amrabat, Cass, and then I'm probably playing Ericsson. Probably playing Ericsson in the 10. I'm playing Martial at top. I'm bringing Sancho back on the left, and I'm playing Rasmus on the right, blood. And we're cooking, bro. That's what we're doing. I'm going all
you
out.
You got Martial 9, Hojlund right, bro, and then Sancho
I'm
left.
I'm getting Rasmus to do the Salah thing, bro, off the right, bro, and just mash work, bro. I'm telling him, you're scoring goals, blood. I said, bro, you're not tracking back, blood. None of this bozo thing. None of this Anthony action running back. Allow it. Like, I'm not on it. Like, bro, Salah don't track back like that.
I didn't expect that, you know. You did throw me, or you threw me off. I didn't expect you to
listen,
say that,
bro. Martial, Sancho, and Hojlund, bruv, we are smoking, bro. Hojlund, cutting in on the left foot.
That. You know me, I'm a Martial guy.
Cutting in on the left foot, bro. Brother, you crazy with Ericsson, and you got the insurance of Cass and Amrabat, bro, and Ericsson in the 10, bro. We're lighting teams up, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We're lighting teams up, bro.
It's actually not a bad. It's actually not a bad team. I hear what you're saying. I know Hojlund,
bro. And then even if you want to swap,
I put Sancho on the
Ericsson
right.
out.
Even if you want to swap, Hojlund could interact on the left.
But even if you want to swap Ericsson out and put Mount in, if you're worried about legs. You could play Mason Mount there. Do you know what I mean? To initiate the press in in the 10, bro, and you're
Yeah,
good,
Mason
bro.
Mount might suit because Martial
You know
and
that one's
Sancho
there.
are tracking
That's
back.
it. And
Might
then,
not
bro,
work, but
and
yeah.
that's it. And then when man get tired, bring Ericsson on in the 10, or you can bring Donny in on the 10 just to kind of, you get me? You could do that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
okay,
You can
okay,
100%
okay.
do that. Or if man get tired in the second half, that's fine. Man can say, you know what, Amrabat can either stay on or you could take him out, put Ericsson next to Casemiro,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah, you
just
could.
to
You got a couple
just to
options.
control the ball. Do you know what I mean? And then you could bring Donny in the 10. You know what I mean? There's bare things you can do. Either way, Bruno's not playing, and Rashford don't need to
So
play.
you got
bro.
Bruno not playing, you got Anthony not playing, you got Rashford not playing. His main
Look
three.
at that bench, bruv. But look at that bench. He's not gonna drop all three of them. But look at that bench.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you've
you
got
got impact
them,
players.
Garnacho, bro,
They'd probably do better coming on
Rashford
you.
and Bruno as impact players, it can work.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
can
like
work.
that. It got 100% work. Man saying no legs and that no legs. That's a myth.
Yeah, Casemiro,
Man, I'm gonna
Amrabat, and Mount is legs. That's
That's
alright.
legs, bro. Amrabat's got legs. He just don't have
Yeah.
mad acceleration, bro. But
And
bro,
Mount's
he's got
definitely
the
got legs.
endurance to play in there, and that's physicality. Amrabat and
Yeah.
Casemiro, that midfield's not getting bullied, bro. And then Mount just sweeping up, bro. It's crazy. And then, bro,
Yeah,
you got
jiving with it.
Sancho, and then, bro, you get the ball to Hojlund, bro. That guy can dribble as well. Like, don't get
Martial and
twisted,
him.
bro.
You know what?
Him and Martial will just
I
link,
want to
bruv,
see,
look.
bro. I want to see him and Martial play together because I think
Bro.
Hojlund will enjoy. If basically, I look at it like this: Sancho's not going to play no more. That's what I think. Sancho's done. Yes, I say he cuts in January.
But that's
In
what I'm
terms of
saying. But imagine
IQ,
the link between Martial,
that's what I'm
Sancho, and
saying.
Hojlund, bro.
Martial could be Martial. If Sancho's not going to play, Martial could be the Sancho for Hojlund and replace that because he's got the IQ, he's got the little 1-2s, he's got the movement. I think Hojlund could feast off that. I really do because I think he will know that I could be found. He's not selfish.
But this is my thing because he makes the runs, and this is why I'm saying, bro, and this is why I'm saying, man, I want to see Sancho with them, man, because Sancho will drift inside as well, and then Martial will drift out to the left. Do you know what I'm saying? And then then they'll just be the
little
link, bro.
1-2s where he passes
It'll be
it in and
fluid.
gets it back.
It'll be
Yeah.
mad fluid. You don't even need to coach that, bro. You just need to tell my man, yo, with Hojlund, if he starts on the left, he's gonna drift inside and take up striker positions
Bounce it off each other.
naturally.
Boom.
Sancho will go over to the right. Martial will drift out to the left, bro. They'll work it out, bro. You know,
Yeah,
when you just got
even
good
to Ross
players.
says it. Look at the 709 comment when Martial came on against when Bayern, like he was cooking when he came on against
He was
Bayern.
moving them.
Is that what I'm saying? So like, if he come on and done that, and you got Hojlund, who's a focal point, keeping man active, then boy, like them two could. We might not see it, but honestly, we could be onto something. I'd love to see it. Everyone knows I love Martial to the death, and I don't care about his injuries. He's got the
Even
brain.
if you use it, bro,
He's got
that's the
this,
thing, bro. Like, bro, Martial don't even need to. And the thing is with Martial, yeah, if
don't
you
need
get
to run,
runners,
bro.
if you get runners around him, you don't even need him to be mad, like involved in the game like that.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Because the thing is, everyone's like Martial's legs have gone. Yes, they have to a certain extent, but he's transformed his game. And if he's got runners either side of him, he's so intelligent that it don't matter. He's still a foil for the other players. Because
Different
he was
intelligence.
killing up. He was killing up Bayern Munich. He was killing them.
Bro, killing them up. And then even when we played the Carabao Cup, like I said, that was our best performance this year. He played up front. I'm not saying this is because the Hojlund weren't playing, by the way, but I'm just saying he was able to retain the ball. He drops off, you know, he gets into pockets. I'd rather actually play Martial in the 10 than Bruno. I've always said this, you know. Always said this. The way the man
He's
can
shown
pick up
that
the
he can
ball
play
and
there.
find the right
He's
pass.
shown that he can play there. But he's another one that can play in traffic with people around him. So, yeah, he's proper. And you've seen Pep has used Alvarez there, bro. So
Yes, and he's cooking, by the way. He's been their main man.
But this is what I'm trying to say. So with the right manager and the right system in place, yeah, when man are like, oh, no legs, myth. Like, bro, the other team need to worry about how they're getting the ball back from us. Because my front three are pressuring you. As soon as we lose the ball, Hojlund, Sancho,
Hojlund and Martial have got good pressing
Martial,
stats.
them were, bruv, and Sancho. Sancho's got better pressing stats than actually Martial. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them ones where when you look at the initial pressure, bro, if the initial pressure's there, then you got Mount back in the pressure as well. Bruv, get out of here. Them man are kicking it long because you're not playing out through that.
Yeah, not playing out. And
Bruv,
we'll
Hojlund's
actually
one of the quickest
and
players
thing
in the
is as
league,
well, you know,
bruv.
with that team, we'll get the ball back quick. And we'll actually
Yeah.
sustain in attacks because they're able to keep the ball. Sancho and Martial don't lose the ball.
Well,
Ericsson
exactly.
doesn't really lose
and
the ball.
Hojlund won't lose it really. It's Rashford
Well,
and
yeah.
Bruno that lose the ball for us. When you look at the stats,
The only way Hojlund's losing it is when he's putting it in the net, bro.
bro, when you look at the stats show you that Bruno and Rashford lose the ball for us the most. So you take them out the team and you get better performances Like when you look at the stats of touches in the opposition final third, the reason why that's low is because the attacks break down at them two. So you take them out the team and you bring in more composed players, and all of a sudden them stats change, and pressure bust pipes, blood. That's what it is, bro. Like you have to do that, bro. That's all you have to do, bro. And that's what
and even with Martial, do you know what this thing when he's played up front, teams don't even build up great when he plays because he's so clever at positioning himself to stop them passing through the middle. Look when we played Man City last year at home, we beat them, but that first half they were rattled. I've never seen Man City, big up my guy. I've never seen Man City not struggle to build up so bad in a game. He was just cutting off the passing lanes. Eriksen was there as well. It's positional intelligence, and people, you can't teach that. Some things just come natural in football. You either got it or you don't have it. And if you're trying to learn it, you're then going to make mistakes because you're not focused on what you're good at. You're more thinking about your positional awareness. And this is where everything comes together as a footballer. I wanted to ask you, Rants, because you said you're dropping Onana. I think people in the comments want us to talk about it. We've got 10, 15 minutes anyway.
Yeah, we got time. Let's go.
What we saying? Because people are asking me would I drop him on Saturday, and I'm torn, because there's two ways I look at it. Onana, do I drop him? The part of me says yes, because actually he's been crap. I wanted him to do well, but he's been crap in terms of his shots saving. He's been poor. He gave away the ball the other day. His confidence is low. We've got my man speaking to the media trying to back himself, and then he still carried on making errors. And then you got Aitor, who's not had a chance yet, but he was the Fenerbahce number one. And I'm thinking, do you know what? What could really go wrong if he starts? But then what does that do to Onana's confidence? Does it show that Ten Hag's not backing him? I'm torn, bro. I real talk. I wouldn't even mind.
If I'm the manager, I'm dropping him. And the reason why I'm dropping him is, Onana's a big enough man to know that he's not playing well. So I'll literally sit him down and I'll say, listen, you're not playing well. Whatever's going on with you, you know what I'm saying? You need to sort it out. Like, the door's not closed, but the level you're performing at is not good enough for this football club. So
and
this
it's costing me points.
Yeah, and it's costing man points, bro. So at the end of the day, this youth hasn't had an opportunity. I'm going to give him an opportunity. If you are who you think you are, then, bro, give me a decision to make, bro. The door's not closed.
Yeah, take your chance.
Take your chance, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's a simple conversation to have. You know, like that. It's a very simple conversation. I'm dropping him 100% because this brother can't do any worse than Onana. And the thing is, the reason why I don't like Onana, it's not because of the mistakes. It's because I don't see him improving because I was about to ask
you that. You don't see Onana improving.
I don't like his body language, like in terms of like my dad's a goalkeeper. Like I grew up seeing goalkeepers. Like man come through a football family. You know what I mean? And he doesn't even dive like a goalkeeper, bro. Like his body language doesn't say goalkeeper. His body language says right back. Someone asked me to go in goal, blood. You know, like that. That's what
I can't even disagree, man.
That's what his body language is, bro. He doesn't catch the ball. Goalkeepers have a thing
his
where
fundamentals
they can
look
catch
a bit
the ball.
off.
There's no fundamentals. His fundamentals are shaky. His fundamentals are like Bruno's fundamentals. No first touch, no half turn, no dribble, but you're a midfielder. You know, like that. It's like, how are you a midfielder and you can't turn on the ball? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's weird. Do you know what I mean? And how are you a goalkeeper and, like, bro, you're 6'2". You know what I'm saying? Goalkeepers, they just stand a certain way. They dive a certain way.
He makes it smaller, though.
Bro.
He crouches.
Like, and even when the way he falls, like, goalkeepers are supposed to make themselves as wide as possible. This is what goalkeepers do. That's why when they dive, look at the amount of saves Schmeichel used to make by just jumping and spreading his wingspan, bro, and just making himself big. This goalkeeper makes himself smaller.
Yeah,
like you see him getting dinked and stuff, and he just falling into the net and everything like that. He doesn't even make himself wide. He doesn't even make himself hard to score against, bro. And like goalkeeper 101 is make yourself as wide as possible as a target.
100%.
You know, like that. And
100%.
This is what you do. And you've seen it a lot of times, like. He just almost shrinks in that goal, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
it's
like, I've been shocked, bro. Like, I thought he'd be better. Champions League final, he looked good last year. Obviously, got into there. But he's been at... Someone said a point to me, big up Musa, He was saying that when you think about it, he's been at Barcelona, when he came through like their youth academy. He didn't really play first team, but he's come through Barcelona. He's then gone to Ajax, When you play at Ajax, in their league, when he was playing there, they were winning the league. They were winning most games and they were dominating the ball. So he was playing ball, playing goalkeeper like settings. I'm not talking what we're trying to do. He was doing that there because they had a system, right? And then you've gone to Inter Milan Inter Milan, we know what Serie A is like. We know what Galazzo Channel 4 programs like. It's all about defending, keeping a clean sheet, or winning games now, and obviously just keeping a clean sheet still. However, Inter Milan are not getting peppered. And he said a point, yeah. When you play the Ajax, you're never going to get peppered because of the way you play. When you come through the Barcelona Academy, the football they play, they never get peppered. You go to Inter Milan, the way they play with a back five, by the way, Dumfries and DeMarco and all them, man, there, they don't even allow teams to pepper you because they just block the shots or they're winning the ball back.
Yeah.
He's come to Man United, and one thing that we always do get is peppered. David De Gea, his best trait, and by the way, I'm not trying to say bring David De Gea back. We needed to get rid of David De Gea 100%.
Nah, he had to go. Like, both
he had to go.
both be
both things can be right, exactly. But what I'm saying is, David De Gea's best trait was his shot stopping, not playing out with the ball at his feet and all that. It was his shot stopping, right? He doesn't claim it. He don't come out and command his area. He doesn't do that. Just shot stopping. I'm talking about. Man United used to get attacked, and he would save us in games for his shot stopping. Anana's come in, can play football, and I like what he can do with the ball at his feet. However, his shot stopping is not great. Man United, Ten Hag, whoever recruited it, I haven't watched Anana loads, apart from the Champions League, to say I got a consistent eye view of him. However, if you're losing your goalkeeper that's been there for 12 years, who is good at shot stopping, at least replace him with someone who can play with the ball at his feet, but can at least do shot stopping. Because every time a team attack against Man United right now, Rants, and I hate to say it because I want Onana to succeed.
Feels like they're going to score.
Bro, every time it feels like they're going to score. I'm watching my TV or my stream or whatever, and I'm thinking, where's the ball ending up? He's parrying it. He's tipping away for a corner. Like, there's nothing that's giving me confidence. And when you are a defender, and you're talking about leaders like Varane or experienced players, should I say, like Varane, you've even got Maguire, Evans. These men have all been around the block. When you have a keeper that's confident behind you, you can focus on your game. And this is not what's happening right now. And I want Onana to improve. I will give him time because he's just joined the club, because in my head, it can't get any worse. But I'm thinking, is this guy actually a proper goalkeeper? Did we get the wrong replacement? It was right to make the replacement, but did we get the wrong replacement?
We did get the wrong replacement. We did get the wrong replacement. And the thing is, even in the build-up here, when everyone was showing me goalkeepers, and you guys remember, man was showing me, I think it was that summer goalkeeper, yeah? And I was like, bro, why you sent me an 8-minute compilation of kicking, bro? Like, he's a goalkeeper. You know them ones. And this is the problem with modern football. Man are sending me bare comps with just kicking, bro. And it's like, bro, can man make saves, man? You know, like
Facts.
that. And this is where we are in football right now, bro. I'll rather have a goalkeeper that's not good with his feet that then can make saves, yeah, than a goalkeeper that's good with his feet that can't make saves. Because the thing is, yeah, the goalkeeper, this sounds ridiculous, yeah, because it sounds so obvious. But the goalkeeper, yeah, is the only player on the pitch that can use his hands, and everyone else can use their feet. So why the hell do I want a brother that can use his feet and can't use his hands, and he's the only brother that's allowed to use his hands? That don't make no sense. Like, give me a brother that can actually use them hands, because you're the only brother that's allowed to save us, you know.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So
and his
why?
hands are soft. His hands are soft.
Bro, this guy, bro, man has got them poppadom hands, bro. I swear down, bro. Like, bro, it's crazy.
It's
like,
crazy.
It don't even make no sense to me, bro.
And then,
you know,
and
like
also, let's be real. Like we said, we haven't really got the proper midfield at the moment. Bruno's playing there. Obviously, it's only Casemiro who can't really receive the ball back to goal. You've got Varane there, who's not the most comfortable on the ball. Lich's out. We've brought a goalkeeper in to play more at the back. And at the moment, what I'm clocking, Rants, he stopped doing that. He started hitting long balls now because the team can't even keep the ball. So, Royley, what we brought him for in terms of his skill is not being used really right now because we haven't got the profiles fully to do that. And now he's going long. That means other teams are getting the ball back. And it's just, bro, it's actually long. Ten Hag needs to make changes.
But we literally would have been better off getting Jordan Pickford. Do you know how bad that is?
Yeah, I'm not even disagreeing.
Do you know how bad that is, bro? Or even Pope. Like, Pope's good enough with his feet. You know, like that. And I didn't want either of these
keeper
guys.
that saves shots, bro. That is it. The goals, like buy and goal, poor. Like, even I know Anderson slapped it last week, but I don't even think that was in the top corner. I think he could have done a little bit better with the way he dived.
You got this hell of a strike, though.
It was, but I don't feel like it was in the good. It was obviously a hell of a strike. But you know, you get this week. There's been a couple errors. Like, I can't even remember what it was. There's been a couple games where he's just done a few shaky things, man, and I'm just like, yo, just patting it up. I wouldn't have wanted Dean Henderson, to be fair, but he probably, Dean Henderson gave Salah an open goal, but I'm not going to just pin him on that. But I didn't want Henderson.
We would have been better off keeping Henderson because Henderson looks better than him right now. People saying Raya, I don't rate Raya, bro. I think that Arsenal made a mistake
You
buying
don't
him.
rate Raya, yeah.
I think Arsenal made a mistake buying him because I think he's as good as Ramsdale. I don't.
They
think
haven't
he's
bought him, bro.
Oh, he's on loan.
Yeah, he's on loan.
What they let him go on loan? Why did they do that?
Yeah. And then they can buy him for 40 million if they want him or something.
Right. Why did they let him go on loan? That's a strange move, isn't it? To go on loan.
Yeah. Paladin just said it there. Yes, a loan. Yes, it's a loan. Yeah.
Okay. Well then, bro.
Yeah. That's why they said they're all right because
let's see if they end up keeping him, bro. You know, like Robert Sanchez looks decent for Chelsea.
Let me ask you that then. If you could go back in time now and say, right, David Raya on loan, would you do that?
100% I'd have taken him on loan rather than spent 40, 50 million. Because, bro, we had other players. We needed a centre-back. We needed a centre-back. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that we've got 2 centre-backs on the bench that even the manager trusts Evans more than Maguire, that tells you everything there needs to know. Maguire should have been forced out.
Yeah.
He should have been forced out the club. Like, he's holding the club to ransom. Yeah. And he should have been forced out.
That's Woodward and them dumb contracts that man gave out.
Yeah, but also that's another thing with the manager what I don't understand. It's like you've handled the Maguire thing a certain way, even though you've made it clear you don't want him there. But then the way you've done Sancho, it's like, bro, how are you gonna do Sancho like that? Who's a player that's got something to offer the team, yeah? And then even if you didn't think he had anything to offer the team, yeah, still look at the way you've dealt with Maguire, a player that you've actively taken the armband from, wanted to get out of the club, and you ain't come out and said you don't want him there. You just been saying, you know what, he's a good professional, he's a good player, he's all these things, but then you've just frozen out Sancho, and you got my man like banned from the canteen. Like, it's just like, bro,
that's crazy. See them things there. That's what I don't like. When saying man, it's like going into school. A man can't go into a B block where my boys are at, because, bro. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Like, I'm going into B block. Give me a detention because I'm going in.
That's it. Like, all the man that are in there, you're not allowed.
Yeah, I'm going in. Do you know what? Quickly, yeah. Do you think, because it's the last game before international break, the Sancho thing gets resolved in the next 2 weeks? That's what I was thinking about the other day. Perfect timing.
I think the manager is going to end up groveling still. I don't think the manager is going to. I don't think the manager can keep doing this Sancho beef thing publicly with his chest while we're losing. You know, like that. Like, I don't think he can. I think in order to save his job, he has to squash this, bro, because we need the dressing room together. The more the dressing room's still divided, the more the likelihood is he's going to get sacked.
And the results won't improve.
I can't see him getting to January, Sancho leaving and him still being here, bro, without them two squashing it, bro. You can't fall out with players. You can't fall out with players, and keep your job, bro, like in 2023. This is not the 90s, bro. Like, you can't do this. Telling man, you're not allowed to come training, bro. Nah. Do you know what I mean? Like, either them two, it's going to be like, you know what? It's been squashed. And then Sancho's back in the team, or
he's squashed and he cuts in January. Cool.
Yeah, that's it. Either you squash it and then he cuts in January, or you don't squash it and you're gone before January. And I think he's gone before January. I think probably, I don't know. If he sees the 1st of December, I'll be very shocked, bro.
Okay, because I said, obviously, I'm Ten Hag in at the moment. I'm still giving him time. He's got to make the changes to turn it around, and I hope that he can. If not, then I'm going to have to see if he rides the boat and if he gets us results. But I'm going to go until, I think, Everton and Luton. I looked, actually, funny enough, he said 1st of December. Everton and Luton are our last games in November. And I said in group chats, they're saying to me, when will I consider it? I said, give me to the end of November. If we lost to Everton and Luton, for example, yeah, man, it's bro, hard.
I'll be real. If we lose to Brentford on the weekend, bro, I think he's snookered, mate. Honestly, I think he's snookered.
They're not playing good at the moment either. They're poor.
But exactly. But they beat us last season.
I know.
So
yeah,
I think we're snookered. I think he's snookered if he loses that, because for me, the Galatasaray result was a nail in the coffin, bro. They're just looking for the hammer now. That's it. That was the game that they had to win.
I think we've sacked managers in the past.
But we're bottom of the group, though.
I know we've tried that cycle, though. We've sacked managers in the past, and then we sacked managers again.
Yeah, but I don't like that excuse. I don't like that excuse, though.
7 games in, bro. We're 7 games in, bro. You had 10 Heisenberg t-shirts.
We're not 7 games in.
We're 8 games in, or 9 games in.
Bro, that brother's lost, 7 of his.
But Rants, let's be real, bro. Man to man, you were billing up t-shirts, brother.
It doesn't matter. What does it matter? That was last year, bro.
Now 9 games in,
bro. That was last year, bro. Like what? You gonna stay with a gal? Yeah, what? Cause what? You giving her a year of your life, so you know what? She's violating. You're just gonna let her stay, bro? Or just cause you bought her trainers and that,
Nah, but listen,
bro. I don't care.
Nah.
What are you gonna
Yo,
say?
I
You know
get
what?
what I'm saying.
I've spent too much money on this gal, so I'm gonna let her keep violating
Bro,
me.
if you've got any
Is that what you're gonna do?
You might as well send them to my yard then, G.
He's finished, bro. Like it don't make no sense, bro.
Send
Listen,
the
it's
t-shirts
never
to
too
my
late,
yard,
bro.
brother.
I'm
Send
seeing that
them.
Damian Lillard's divorcing his wife, blood. It's
Send
like my
them
man said, I'm going to a new city
Bro,
right
look,
now.
you don't
Man's
even wanna
getting a
send
new
the
ting now, bro. Man divorcing his wife, you know.
You don't
Dame
want to send
Lillard,
the
bro.
t-shirts. You don't want to send the t-shirts because you know
Bro,
they're hiding in your loft right now.
man said that Dame, was more loyal to Portland than he was to his wife, blood. Man's divorcing her, bro.
All I'm saying, bro, I'm not
telling you.
saying much, bro. I'm saying you had the t-shirt, bro. Listen, I'm just saying you had the t-shirts printed, customized.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Listen, why you not letting me land, my
Bro, I didn't marry that motherfucker. You know them ones there that ain't my husband, bro. You know them ones there that ain't my husband. People that done got married and divorced quicker than me and Eric Ten Hag.
You
know, like that.
Ready to go. 9 games
Bro.
in, you want them gone. Send them to my postcode then.
We
bro.
are not
You don't want
married,
them.
fam. Print
If
on
you don't
demand,
want
bro.
them,
I still got,
send
bro.
them.
Listen, it's print on demand. I still got the files on my computer. If you want to print some shit, you know them ones there. It's fine. You know them ones. We're not married, cuz.
Oh.
You know, like that. We're not married, bro. And literally,
You're saying you're keeping the yards.
he had his chance, bro. You know them ones. I'll tell him like I tell any gal, it's the same, bro. You had your chance, bro. Do you know what I mean? And then once it's over,
and after a year, 9 games in, he's ruined his
once
chance.
it's over, it's over, bro. Listen,
you caught her doing late night texts,
bro. Listen, like there's a difference between someone doing wrong, admitting that they've done wrong, which he'll never do. Do you know what I'm saying? And action in a change, which he won't do. Because this brother's ego is going to be the death of him. His ego is the reason why he's in a standoff with a 22-year-old kid.
Your girl, you got with this girl and she doesn't really do the clubbing thing. Now this year, she's like, do you know what? All the
Good them.
Yeah, wait. She
Good
started
for
out
them.
Mayfair and that, and you two are having a little little argument. We're not spending
Nah,
weekend.
bro. Nah, bro.
After a year, and she's done that for a couple months. You're not gonna say to her, do you know what?
She's not done that for a couple months time.
You're not gonna say to her, oh, I can give you a bit of time to change. Well, let's talk about it and reason
No.
it if it doesn't change. That's what you would do.
No. I run a dictatorship. Bro, I do.
Yeah. Bro, you ain't
bro. I run a dictatorship, bro. Like no woman that I met, that wasn't in the clubs could turn around after a year and tell me, oh, my girls are going out. I say good for them. Bro, I say good for them, bro. You can go out, but when you come home, your clothes will be at your mum's.
Good for them.
Bro. Hey, bro, nah. Bruv, your clothes will be at your mum's house, bro. Because, bruv, like, you're going somewhere. Bruv, there's rice at home, blood. You're going to the club full of thirsty brothers.
Yeah.
You know, like that. Because if a man's in a club, man is there to draw gal. Man don't go club to dance, bro.
Yeah, real
Let's
talk.
be real.
Yeah.
When you've got a girl, you don't go raving. You know them ones. A man them that in relationships.
Apart from birthday things for my
bro, that's it. Unless it's someone's birthday, you're not going raving, bro. You know, like that. It don't make no sense, bro. Like man don't, man go Westfield to window shop. Man don't window shop in food shops, blood. If I'm not hungry, why am I in there? You know them, man. That's what it is, man. What, man gonna go Greg's window shopping? Man just want to see if they got sausage rolls and that.
Yeah.
You get me? Man ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Man them are in the club to draw gal, blood. And you're telling me that you're gonna be in a place full of man and alcohol, when you got a man at home. And I'm supposed to be all right with that, bro. And then when your friends are out there hoeing, what are you doing? You know them ones there? Because more times, these girls,
I got a boyfriend
all the girls are going out, because all your friends ain't got a man. That's why, bruv. All your friends ain't got a man. And that's why single girls, blood, like to hang around single girls, because they know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, like that, bro. Trust me. If your gal is for you, she's not going out, bruv. No gal that respects you is going out, to no club when she's your gal, bro.
Regular.
She's, bruv, listen, bro, they're not doing it. Unless it's someone's birthday, blood. And then she's asking you to pick her up from the club, bro, because that's your gal. You know, like that, bro. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, I'll make my own way home. No, you won't, blood. You know them ones there. Oh, I'm just gonna stay at my friend's house, bro. Only a side man that happens to you, bro. No. Oh yeah.
Hearing
Man say, oh yeah, I'm staying at Rebecca's. No, you're not, bruv. You know them ones. I'll pick you up from the club. If you want food, I'll buy you food, and then you're going to bed, bruv.
Nah,
This man mad. Nah, but this is what, bruv, because this is what happened with these man, and then bro, they see on Instagram, yeah, and the gals on the next man's table.
Yeah.
Free drinks, yeah.
Well, the sparklers and thing.
Bruv, nah, get out of it. I mean, no girl can say that to me, bro. Like, if I didn't meet you going out in the club, you're not going out now, bro.
Oh my God,
Do you know what I'm saying?
Me,
that's how, bro. This is how it is, bro.
Aye, too funny.
Is what it is.
No, in a month from now, before the next internet, not this one, the next we got to do another show of this because we got to see where we're at, whether he's saved his job or he's gone, bro. We've got to do this, 100%. Because Ten Hag, this is it, bro. Rants is saying he's been dating you for time. He's switched up on him. He's dashed you out,
bro. Ten Hag, bro. Ten Hag, bro. You gotta understand, yeah. What Ten Hag done to me, yeah, was man sold me a dream, innit? He told everyone he was gonna come in with this philosophy. Man talked about eras coming to an end, these different standards. Man, they fed us the little Cruyff videos and all that. We thought we was gonna get some proper football. You know them ones. And this is what they do, bruv. Man, in the honeymoon period, he done that. And then he switched up, bro. It's like them things, bro. Come to your house at the beginning, cleaning up after you, washing your clothes, all them little things, making a bed for you. Then as soon as she moves in, bruv, all of that stops, blood. That's it. Dishes in the sink, bro. Because she lives there now. You know when she passed the audition. So now it's cool.
Some pans got pasta sauce in it.
That's it, bro. That's it. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what happened, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. After a little word, yo, listen, you need to pattern up. You're in my area now. You're in my, proximity. Fix up or you're going to get left. This is me with Ten Hag. I'm in the fix up. You're doing the dishes clean. If you're going to keep leaving them and leaving my yard a mess, I'm sorry, I can't live on that hygiene.
Yeah, but the thing is, you need to do...
got a month.
You need to do what you said you were going to do, bro. The difference is Ten Hag hasn't done what he said he's going to do. That's what makes it worse.
He's got time. He's trying. He's trying, bro.
I don't think he's trying, bro. You know what? Look at the players he signed, bro.
Onana, go right. Hear it quickly. Onana. He's got Martinez and Varane. He's got Amrabat. He's got Cass. He's got Mason Mount and Bruno, and he's got Hojlund. He's got his spine. Now he needs to work on getting that spine working, whoever he wants to play, and then get the wing backs back. We hadn't had a left back. I'm not just trying to blame on that. We've got to get the left back in. He's got to try and switch up with Rashford. We've got to get Wan-Bissaka back. Couple of little profiles with Anthony back. Let's see what he can do. He's only
but again, he's bought Anthony. Man's trying to play transition football with Anthony, who doesn't run in behind. He's got his spine now.
I'm just saying, he bought a striker. He bought
that spine's looking shaky, blood. That's looking like a spine for a wheelchair, blood. The way he's playing it, blood. Bruno and Mount together, blood. That ain't no.
It needs to change. We've agreed on that. And if he doesn't, then he's gonna die on his own hill.
But he will though. That's what I believe he will because
let him then. Let him and I'll come on.
He's not dropping Mason. He's not dropping Mason Mount. And I don't believe Mount deserves to be dropped on performances, but he's not going to drop Bruno. So if he plays them both, that spine's shattered, blood. Unless he decides to play one of them on the wing. And then that means he has to drop Anthony or he has to drop Rashford and play Mount on the wing or Bruno on the wing. Either way, that's not balanced. You said you were going to play this transition football. How are you playing transition football, yeah? Be one of the best transition teams in the world with Bruno on the wing. Or Mount on the wing. Like, that's not what you're bluffing.
Yeah, it won't work.
Do you know what I mean? It's not working.
Do you know
what I mean?
I think people might have got mixed up though with because even me, when I heard him say that transitional, best team, I was thinking he wants to sit deep and be a counter-attacking team. I just think that he wants to actually keep the ball better, press up high with Mount Bruno and whoever it is, Anthony, and win the ball higher up. And in terms of that transition, that Liverpool transition, that's how I look at it. Liverpool didn't be a
Liverpool's transition relies on pace and direct players in attack.
True.
We don't have pace or direct. It's only Rashford.
So I think his thing about winning the ball high up and having the positional awareness to pick the right decisions, what you were talking about, make the right decisions when we win the transitional moments. So Bruno don't really make the right decisions.
Yeah, but the problem is, forget making the right decisions. We don't even press. So how do you win the ball if you don't press? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get it. Because
if you don't press, then it's Ollie ball, blood. If you don't press, then it's sit back, hit teams on the break. That's Ollie ball.
But then the thing is, this is where it's a mix of profiles. Because Mount and Bruno and Hannibal, for example, they can press. I think Garnacho
But
can.
we didn't though.
Hojlund
Like
can.
we picked them, but then
no,
we didn't
him,
press with them.
But I still got an issue with it. Even if you play the Bruno Mounts and Rashford, for example, or Garnacho's, Hojlund, I do like, and they press and win the ball back. The flip side of it, Rants, we've already just said decision making. I don't think Mount's got the best decision making. I don't think Bruno has. I don't think Rashford has. So no matter what,
but our decision making players are Martial, Sancho,
exactly,
and they're not playing.
Yeah, and they're not playing. So even though you got pressing players, the players that are going to win the press are not probably going to make the right decision. So it kind of counteracts.
But he bought them though. Like he bought Mount.
So it's on him to find
He bought
out.
Anthony. Do you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, Rashford got the new deal under him. And Rashford's someone that he's relied on, and he's come out saying the team need to play around. Yeah. And then Bruno, he gave the armband. So these are players that he's co-signed. Obviously, trust them. That's a worry for me because I don't trust them. And if he trusts them, they're gonna get him sacked, my bro.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
And that's what it is. I'm looking at the probabilities, of him changing it, and he's not going to. Do you know what I mean? So based on that,
I'm hoping he does, bro.
I'm like, if he doesn't change it, which I don't think he will, then I don't see a future for him. And that's why I'm like, he just needs to.
And if he changes it, do you see a future for him?
I don't know. You know what I mean? I've lost all trust in him. Like I won't be like, if he changes it, like if he completely changes it, like, and it looks more like what I call football, then. Do you get me? I'll get off his neck, but I don't trust him. I won't trust him. Like, he's already shown me he's not who I thought he was, so he'll never regain my full trust. You know, like that. I'll always be looking at him sideways. I'll always be looking at him sideways, waiting for him to mess up again, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what it is like.
Let's see what happens, but that's been a 6th stream, bro, because we have to do it next month again. Obviously, we're gonna have to play
100.
Newcastle in that run. We've got Man City coming up in there in that run, and then we'll talk about it again and see where we are 4 or 5 weeks time, man. But guys, make sure you're liking the video, by the way.
Yeah, bruv, do that. Make sure you subscribe
up,
as well. To Never a Foul people. You already know the link is there. Make sure you sub to the channel if you're new here.
Yeah, man. Obviously, I'm on, and then we do Daps on Monday as well. We're on the way to 20k, man. So we're getting there, man.
Lit. You know what I mean? Big up everyone as well. We're about 80 away from 81k already, bro.
Jeez, wait, 100k is gonna be loaded. Like, so it's
coming, man. Do you know what I mean? So big up everyone. Make sure you smash the likes on this. Make sure you subscribe, and then we're back at 9 with Northside. You get me? So that's gonna be interesting. I ain't seen him since Arsenal lost, bruv. So that's gonna be entertainment, people. So yeah, man. Big up everyone. Smash up the like, and yeah, man. Back again 9 p.m. people.
Love that. Big up everyone in the